it on the internet computer, because these are all the things that we've been talking about. So that is basically going to be the judging criteria, having all those things. But we'll also share a document that will just give you an insight on how we are going to judge, so that it can guide you on how you should implement your project, or what are going to be the judging criteria for you to win in this competition or in this hackathon. I hope that is clear. I see a hand up, Derek. Derek.
Yeah, just a clarification. So which code are you going to focus on in implementation, evaluating? Are you evaluating the individual projects, or you are evaluating the ones that, or maybe we are going to be building projects while we form teams?
So we will have a team formation session in the morning, Monday, and you will get a chance for you to choose who you want to work with, or maybe you have your friends that you already want to work with on that project. So also we'll see with the numbers, that was what is going to determine the maximum number of people that can be in a team, because we can have 10 people, saying we are working as a team. Maybe we can tolerate 4 or 5 people in a single team. It's fine. It also depends with the attendance and everything. So we'll just look at that when we do the team formations. But at the same time, if you want to participate on your own, you're also welcome to do that. You're also welcome to do that. It's if you think you can tackle the problems on your own, and you can finish the project on your own in the 2 days, there are some guys who can do that. So you're also welcome to do that. Was that clear?
Yeah, sure, it is.
Okay, that's awesome. Good question, by the way. And also good questions. Yes, Pomolo. I hope I'm saying your name correctly, guys.
So my question is, are you going to be given problems on the same day of the hackathon, or we can do it right now and just present it?
Would not give you a problem, my brother. You can think of the problems that you want to solve yourself. We don't want to restrict you as to what you can possibly create. It's all up to you, and then you can present it. And also that's the reason why we are going to be on the ground, so you can also ask questions about your ideas, and we can share where it works and the way it doesn't, or maybe how you can change your idea into a different angle or something like that.
Yeah, we'll also send a document with like the types of projects you built and where you get some inspiration. So like, yeah, we'll send that as well, so we have some good compass how to go.
All right, sir.
So any more questions?
Yeah, I think I have a question.
Okay.
How many people is going to be in the panel?
So like there will be many projects.
No, panel.
Yeah, there will be many projects, so we won't like evaluate them on the same day, like on the end of the backup, and the homeworks, the projects will be submitted, and then we'll evaluate them, myself, Confidence, Shahi, and the other technical team we can have, and then after a few days So then you have the results. Was honestly trying to judge all the projects on the spot cannot do enough justice for some projects. We'll need to like go through in detail and really see.
How do you submit the projects by there? I don't think I have an idea of that.
Submitting will just be submitting GitHubs.
Where? I mean, I know from my assignments, I know where to go and submit the assignments, but I don't think there's been any direction as to where to submit the.
Oh, okay. I think it will be a form we will send out for submission. You mean like submitting for this your unique canisters for now?
Yeah.
Is that what you are?
Yeah, there's no clarity on how that's going to be done.
Okay, yeah, we will send out a form for unique canister. And I suppose right now the website is only accepting homeworks, right? So as for unique canisters, we will send out a form.
Okay.
Vincent, go ahead.
Okay, so I wanted to find if there was a restriction. If, let's say, I want to do, if my project is dealing with where the user has to log in, is there like a guidance on how to do the authentication, or maybe that won't matter on that particular day? We can skip that part.
Yeah, if you want to have an authentication, you are free to do so. And if you don't know how, yeah, we'll be there to assist you in that. But like we have some resources already. We have covered like authentication. There is that example we have on the templates for the users tab. It's a full authentication in TypeScript and in JavaScript. You can also just adopt that example. Matthew, you had raised in your hand.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure on one part.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, in a case where you're having a project as a team, then you've implemented that project using other programming languages. For example, maybe you've used Python as the backend programming language.
Yes.
Then during the presentation, since we use the prototype to present our ideas, then one or the team is able to defend themselves with the interpretation of Motoko, but in the actual sense, they have used other programming language. Are you going to accept those projects or not?
Okay. Yeah, so if the project is a canister, is an internet computer project, you have built your backend in Python, or you have built it in TypeScript or Rust, it really won't be a problem, because we are just focusing on Motoko. But if like Motoko was difficult for you and somehow you figured out how to do with Python or TypeScript or Rust on your own, it won't be a problem. The project will be accepted. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yes, Stephen, go ahead.
Okay, my question is, are there already existing groups or teams for the projects?
No, there'll be a team formation on the first day of the hackathon. There'll be a period for team selection where, after we have seen the number of attendance, and we have like figured out what the maximum number of groups can be, and then you can form some teams to work with. Because we are saying like we'll figure out the number on the day, because let's say there's only 20 people. Trying to have teams of 4 won't really make sense. But if like there's a big number of people, you can have some better teams. So yeah, the teams will be formed on the day, on the first day of the hackathon. Yes, go ahead.
In a case where like someone invited who doesn't know any programming languages, like I was planning to invite someone
Okay.
to like register the same, how will it be?
I think you can work with them. There's no
What was the
problem.
question again?
Like if someone brings someone who doesn't know, like they want to work with them in the project. I don't know. What do you think of confidence?
We'll let Mr. Frederick decide on that one. We are not so sure because it can be a challenge and it might create chaos. If they want to work with you, it's a good idea, but I'm not sure if Mr. Frederick and their team are open to that. So, Mr. Frederick, are you there? I'm sorry, I had to kick this one to you.
Good evening.
Good evening. We can hear you.
Okay, am I audible? Okay.
Right, you're audible.
Yeah, so network is a challenge.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, if you go to the registration form, you notice that developers and entrepreneurs, okay, the business side of things, others will bring the other different skill sets. So provided the team is able to build a viable project, okay, yeah, I think we can allow a combination of different skill sets so that everybody brings something to the table, because we opened it up to all these kinds of individuals I've mentioned. So if you notice, there are others who are very passionate, but they are not very technical, but they've got projects that they've conceptualized. So when they team up with technical guys, the guys who've picked up the coding skill or the Motoko stuff combine, then we see how they translate the project. I think we could have some accommodation there. So I think that's what I can say for now. Just as a rider to that, because what we'd like to see is these ideas we are committed to provide the capacity building of this formalization. Okay, besides the technical side, there's a business side that has to be worked on so that these
Yeah, we can't hear you, Mr. Frederick. I'm not sure if it is my computer or everyone. Super. Can you hear me? Ask Mr. Frederick.
Yeah, it's just cut off now.
Startups.
We can't hear him.
Of these skill sets that
I'm sure you can't hear us also.
We enable them to do that. Because the challenge is if you pick technical guys and they build their skills, they may not be able or the idea or monetize it so it to become a viable.
Okay. Maybe you can type in the comment section if you have anything else to say. Okay. Hello. I saw you have a hand up. Please go ahead and ask them.
I said, I heard you say that the formation will be on the first day. But for me, I have someone I would like to work with. So does it mean that on that day, on the first day, I need to team up with other people, not the person I'm comfortable to work with?
Okay, so decide on that, but I think you can team up with someone that you like. I think that's the best way to do it. We can't force you to work with someone that you don't want to work with. But yeah, but as much as you might like other people, don't become a group of 10 like I was saying.
All right, sir.
Yeah.
There'll just be a limit of the number of people you can work with, but you won't like randomly group you. You work with people you are comfortable with.
And yeah, one of the most important things, guys, you're welcome to use AI. GPT, you can use. Yeah, you will not be cheating because it will make the process efficient for yourself. So you can use ChatGPT, yeah. And yeah, just make sure you don't then go on ChatGPT and say, "Give me the code," and you download everything. I'm sure it will not run.
Go ahead, Matthews.
Okay, so the other query that I have, it's to be clear, there are those like who becoming maybe they're already a team. Then to add more concept to the project, they have decided to simulate the project. Are you going to allow simulation in project pitch or not?
Simulation. What do you mean by project simulation? I'm not understanding that part.
Okay, the part where when you are presenting your ideas, or rather you are presenting your project, the audience is able to see how your project, maybe you'll be receiving user information and process that information and gives a feedback to them in a real world perspective.
Okay. But it will have at least some supporting code for it, right? Which you will have like created for the project, and not just a simulation.
All right, thank you.
Okay. I was asking like, yeah, the simulation will have at least some code functionality to it, right?
Yes, exactly. The simulation will be actually showing the actual code that can be used, but meanwhile, it's a prototype that you are presenting to the audience to to showcase your idea and the problems that the project will be solving.
Okay. Yeah, I think that will be all right.
All right.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, thank you for these questions. We'll try to create a detailed email and document addressing this for all the others. So that they can know. Okay. All right. Any more stuff you guys to kind of go through in the remaining few minutes? Or we can just call it a day and meet on Monday.
I just have a small concern, that's all.
Okay.
Because well, at least I was promised that there will be virtual attendance.
Okay.
For this program.
Okay.
Right, but judging from this meeting, I am concerned that the connection might be an issue.
Okay.
So, Mzansiweb3, yeah, my witnesses, you are you're here. You know that Frederick promised that there will be online attendance. I hope there will be no load shedding on that day because we would not want to miss out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I think they for sure that like on the campus there will be good internet and backup power, sure. And yeah, if there will be something like a live stream, sure we'll try to keep it up in the
And how do we how does one present if in case they join remotely? Are they going to be given a platform also to present online, or
if they join remotely? What I heard from Mr. Frederick, I'm not sure if it's really in place. There will be I'm not sure how it will work. But there'll be like a platform, a screen, I'm sure, where we can like broadcast something.
Would you like me to respond?
Okay, yes, yeah, you can respond to that one. Thank you.
Yeah, so network is a challenge. So the setting is, as we communicated earlier, there are colleagues who are not here in Zambia, but they've been part of the boot camp. So we've arranged to accommodate them. But of course, technical challenges are inevitable, but we do what we can to make this possible. So we hope that the participants will also arrange their affairs so they can actively participate and be part of the hackathon. And then even when others are remote, I think that's why you're using GitHub, is to work in teams, right? So you don't need to be in the same space. So those who are outside and those who are within Zambia, they can be in the same team. The presentation may be best made by the members, the team members who are in Zambia. Or if it comes to the worst that you want to present virtually, why not? Because we are tech people. You see that we are tech people, and these platforms like this where we showcase our skills and our capabilities and things like that. It's about building innovations, solving problems, regardless of our our location in the digital space or in the physical space. We want to be part of a global economy, as it were. So the arrangement is there, and we just hope it works as planned. Yeah, so I'd like everybody to be part of it. Of course, those who are in Zambia will not be encouraging any remote participation. Okay, so there's an exception there. It's only those who are outside that can join in virtually. I hope I've addressed the question. Thank you.
And I thought of the new view. I thought of
Okay. Yeah, we'll try our best to accommodate all the attendees. Yeah. Okay. So no more questions. I will send you information and email and on how to get started, some cheat code on resources you can look into and prepare yourself over the weekend and as you approach the hackathon. We'll send in the group and in your emails as well. So yeah, keep an eye on your emails and the Telegram group on some updates.
Just to say big thank you to you guys. We appreciate you very much. Thank you for all your hard work. Thank you for your support. We don't want to take it for granted because we, if we who are the students are having to what sometimes burn the midnight oil, how much more the tutors? Because they've got to prepare for us and come and deliver. So we really appreciate you guys, and we want to say thank you for all your hard work and for being there for us. And a big congratulations and well done to Mr. Frederick for making this happen and his team. Thank you guys, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Super Rod. Thank you so much. Yeah, hopefully this will be a great success. We'll see some great projects from this.
Am I still audible?
Yes.
Okay, just to give you a rough idea of how it looks like so far. The registrations are still coming in. Yeah, but what I'm seeing here shows me it's currently at 151. Mr.
Wow.
Confidence and Mr. Enoch, the registration shows me 151 so far. So just to give you an idea of what to expect.
Yeah.
So let's see how we can best handle this. Yeah. Otherwise, thank you so much, Mr. Confidence, Mr. Enoch, and the rest of the participants also who've been there from the very beginning up to the end. You know, it's been intensive. You know, boot camp is intensive. And like they say, when the going, gets tough, it's only the tough that keeps going. So we want to commend all those that have been hanging in there. Get the point, eh? That's the spirit. It's the never give up spirit. Whatever you get in, you always finish what you start. Yeah. So that's the virtue of being successful. Otherwise, if you keep abandoning, you start things in life, you never progress, you never move. And there's no easy journey in life, colleagues. Life is about taking risks. Everything about life is taking risks. Even life itself is a risk, you know that. Eh? It's either you'll be breathing or you'll be not. So everything is about taking risks. Okay, so there's no easy, does it in life. Everything's about hard work. Everything's about commitment. Okay, everything's about having a positive attitude. And I keep mentioning this. I hope we can highlight it in the, in the hackathon and in the seminar. It's about having a small remnant of, game changers, if you like. or pioneers. You see what has happened. Mr. Confidence and Mr. Enoch, they've just transferred, some skills into, our group here. Okay, yeah. If you look at the statistics, the database that we've been collecting to those that were coming to the hackathon, it shows that over 90% of the developers have never developed on the blockchain. Okay, so this technology, this skill is new. These are future technologies. So it's a privilege to be a part of it at this point in time, because I know a little bit of background check I've done. The internet computer should have been. I think if I remember well, Mr. Enoch, Mr. Confidence, should be, is it 2021 when the aspect of the internet computer, I think should have been developed, officially, or maybe made public and stuff like that.
Yes.
2021, yeah. So it's only 3 years in development, and then you become a part of it, at the early stages.
Yes.
So this is a privilege, colleagues. So this is an opportunity we don't want to take for granted. Okay. So we appreciate what the colleagues have done. They've transferred these skills, they've imparted them in us. Yes, we've been in tech for many years for some of us, but we've not done the internet computer. We've not done the motoko, so the canister. These are new concepts to us. So I guess all of us, we've picked up something of value that we're gonna cherish for the rest of our lives, and we'll keep developing. That's what the tech space is about. So these are at least fundamental skills that they've imparted in us, but it's up to us how we pick them up and we keep developing ourselves going forward and start accomplishing great things. So be part of this event, the hackathon and the seminar. We'll be discussing how we move forward from this point, Yeah, this is just the beginning, colleagues, and the future prospects, they look very bright, that we can assure you. Because remember, there's grant funding for this program. That's number one. So if your idea, your innovation is viable, you're going to get access to funding. Mr. Confidence and Mr. Enoch, they'll come and tell you in person how they've benefited from this grant funding. They're living testimony. Okay, so we're going to hear from them firsthand. Okay, and then I think it will be motivating to us. Our aim should be to become beneficiaries as well. Let's build innovations. Let's build ideas that are going to impact lives, and that's what will attract funding. And then we'll support you to set up your startup. We'll support you. Okay, there's an incubation program that is coming just for this community that we are building together. Okay, so there'll be incubation, there'll be acceleration, there'll be capacity building and things like that, so that you create your own employment if possible. Okay, and then you create employment for your peers as well. So you are a pioneer in this space. If you're based in Zambia, you should count yourself as among the pioneers. It's a privilege. Okay, we're just starting. And then there'll also be internship opportunities that you should know. There'll be mentorship. Okay, there'll be exposure to industry situations and stuff like that. We have a lot of stakeholders that are coming on board. Like I mentioned, it's just the beginning. So make sure you are part of this program. Encourage your colleagues. Encourage them not to give up at this point. We are just beginning. So more things we'll discuss as we get to the hackathon and ultimately to the awareness seminar. But in conclusion, again, once more, thank you so much to Zambia-Mzansiweb3, my good friend Shahir and his team, Mr. Confidence, Mr. Enoch. We're so grateful for the work that you've done and you continue to do. We are happy to collaborate together and see how we can create value together. And lastly, to the participants, kudos to you. We commend you also for being part of this program. You responded. There were many who were invited, but they are not here. But you responded, and I'm sure you'll never regret it. So we are building this community. We're a family now. We are just starting. So let's keep on growing together. So thank you so much. We'll see you in the hackathon.
Thank you so much, Mr. Frederick, for the wise and encouraging words. Looking forward to see you in Zambia Sunday. Derek, you had something?
No, it's
okay.
I think it was
okay. Awesome. Okay, Matthew, yes, go ahead.
Okay, also I just want to say thanks for this program that was being designed, and yesterday we filed in a complaint to say we are requesting for official invitation letters so that we can give our institutions, and today they are being delivered on time, and we've given our superiors, and they have approved of us being in the hackathon. And mostly important, I can't wait to wear that wearable, the shirt for the hackathon. I can't wait. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Really good to hear. Awesome.
And just a quick reminder, colleagues, for the participants, we don't want anyone to be left behind on the basis of maybe logistics or transport arrangements. Kindly reach out to Mr. Williams if you haven't done so, the arrangements that have been put in place. Okay, so I just thought of making mention of that in case the time I was not here, it has not been addressed. Thank you.
Does that include me?
Reach out, Super Road. Reach out to Mr. Williams.
Yes, Mr. Nelson, go ahead.
Thank you. I just want to say I'm grateful to the organizers and our crew mentors for this great opportunity you have given us to learn. And I can say I'm privileged to be experiencing evolutions in the ICT, because I'm just being reminded the first time I used a computer. I think those who were born in the 2000s, they don't know what is disk operating system. We would operate a computer with no mouse, with a monochrome screen. And I remember when I was working in Zimbabwe for a coal mining company called Wangekolari Company. The first server that I operated was called an ME29. It was very big to fill up a bigger room, like 10 by 20 dimension. You can imagine that was the biggest server so far in the history of ICT. And today, when you talk of a server now, you can even put it in your pocket. And I'm grateful as well, just also being reminded of the Millennium Bug, Y2K. I remember at that time as well, I was privileged to be part of all these projects in the ICT, and now I'm grateful that the blockchain space and the internet computer protocol, I'm looking forward to learn more stuff, especially, when we meet. I know online we are now getting used, but nothing beats seeing each other facially. So looking forward to see you guys on Monday. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for sharing those cool stories. Okay. This has been great, guys. Really looking forward to see you all in Zambia. So yeah, Mr. Confidence, do you have something to share? You can close.
Not really. It's really overwhelming and awesome to hear all of you guys compliment. And we are also grateful for the effort that you have put. You know, there's no point of us being here and we are just 3 or 4 people. Really appreciate. And just like we said, the point of this is not just so we can have these sessions, you know, and it ends there. As much as effort is required from your end, we are here to support you in your journey. If you are interested, or if the internet computer is something that you think is of interest to you, if you keep on working, I tell you, there's so many opportunities that you can get in the space. For us, a lot of things happened really fast, you know, and like what Mr. Frederick was saying, sometimes other people, they give up, they don't see the vision, they don't see the opportunities, and it's important for you to just keep on doing and putting more effort yourself. We have done the introduction, what we covered. We couldn't cover the whole concept of what the internet computer is. It would take you as an individual, or maybe with your friends, to then dig deeper as to how you can work and contribute and how you can make a difference, be it in your society or in your life, using this technology. You know, we are in the technology industry, and the billionaires, or most of the billionaires that we have in this world, are from the tech industry. And I believe in the next coming decade, they are going to come from the blockchain industry. So there is a lot, you know, and the cake is very big for everyone to have a piece and, you know, change their lives. We are excited to come to Zambia and meet you guys. We hope to see you on Monday and interact with you. We'll be there. We'll drink as many energy drinks so that we have time to talk to everyone and, you know, have a chat with everyone. We'll be so happy to see you guys. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. I think we'll call it a night. We'll see you on Monday in Zambia. Let's connect and let's network. Thank you.